Hi everyone, this is a technical analysis on gold. Let's start with a fundamental overview first. Gold remains mostly range bound as the market continues to wait for a catalyst to pick a direction. This week, the main events are the US China trade talks in London and the release of the US CPI report tomorrow. On the trade talk side, the expected positive outcome will likely keep a lead on further gains. On the CPI front, higher than expected data could lead to a more downside in the short term, for gold, as the market would expect less rate cuts this year. In the bigger picture, gold remains in an uptrend as real yields will likely continue to fall amid Fed easing, but in the short term, the repricing and rate cuts expectations could weigh on gold, so watch out for the US CPI report tomorrow. Now, on the daily chart, we can see that gold pulled back to retest the broken downward trend line, where the buyers stepped in to position for a rally into the 3,438 level. The sellers will want to see the price breaking below this downward trend line to target this major upward trend line around the 3,200 level next. On the 4-hour chart, we can see that we have a minor resistance zone around the 3,337 level, where the price got rejected from several times in the past days. This is where we can expect the sellers to step in with a defined risk above the resistance to position for a drop into this major upward trend line. The buyers, on the other hand, will look for a break higher to pile in for a rally into the 3,438 level next. On the 1-hour chart, there's not much else we can add here, as the sellers will look for a rejection around the resistance, while the buyers will target a break to the upside. These red lines define the average daily range for today. For the upcoming catalysts, today we have another round of US China trade talks in London. Tomorrow we have the US CPI. On Thursday, we get the latest US jobless claims figures and the US PPI. And on Friday, we conclude the week with the University of Michigan Consumer Sentiment Report.